up, homies? Welcome to episode 4. Last week I was kind of sick. This week, feeling a whole lot better. So finally got that out. Finally got that out of the way. I was like really messed up last week, man. I had like a runny nose last week, and it was pretty bad. I didn't have no Kleenex on my nose. I didn't have no Kleenex for my nose, and I was stuck in traffic. And you stuck in the Bay Area traffic, you got some time to go. So if you ain't got no cup to pee in, have a cup in case you can't pull over. I didn't have no Kleenex, so I had that little snot stash going, and I didn't want to blow it on my shirt because I was going somewhere, and I didn't want to look still like I got fucking like cum stains all over my shirt. I got like a fucking like a Bukake mustache going on, like 5 guys just banged one out all over my freaking upper lip. It was horrible. I couldn't even breathe. Like, even if I just exhale out of my nose, dunzo. My shit was horrible. It was real bad. It was glistening like a donut glaze all over on the top lip. It was weird. I looked like Antonio Brown almost, but just a little bit more green around this side right here. Yeah, it wasn't the business, man. And I was trying so hard not to fucking I don't know. Some people was just like, when I told them about it, it's like, man, you should have just like sucked it down your throat and just spit it out the window. I was like, dude, that's fucking gross, man. Why would I want to do that shit? I don't know. I pretty much just let it waterfall down my damn upper lip, and I kind of just went when it kept coming like it was gonna go in my mouth. I went. It was hella bad. It was all down here. I was like, damn, dude. Couldn't do it. But I made it. I made it where I was supposed to be. Couldn't wait. I kind of just snot rocket all that shit onto the ground. And sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Some people need to use the bathroom. They pull over, put their pants down to their ankles, and just squat it out and take a shit in the middle of the trees or the bushes, or just right there while traffic's just passing by, because they don't care what they wang out or their cat out, or whatever it is. I just had to do it, and I had to snot rocket that fucking snot out, and it was bad. Shut it out of there, because I had hella ammo ready to just unleash. But you guys are, and I was stuck. You know, it was crazy. When I was stuck in traffic, I had this itch. It wasn't even an itch. It's just when you're sitting in traffic and it gets hot, and my balls was kind of like, it was warm. It was kind of a warm day, and my balls was kind of like stuck to my leg. And I was trying to make my adjustment, and I'm in a truck. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm high enough where nobody will see that I'm making my sweaty adjustment. So I was kind of just moving my stuff around, moving my junk around, so I can feel more comfortable, because I already got the damn stash going weird, already blinging on the upper lip. So I said, I could do this. Ain't nobody gonna see me in a Honda Civic, in your Model S, or whatever little ass car you got in your Prius. You ain't gonna see me in my truck. So I'm driving in my truck, and here comes an 18-wheeler just passed by. He's zooming, and then he kind of just starts slowing down because there was traffic on that lane. So he starts slowing down, and now this guy's driver window is hovering over my passenger window, and he looks down, and I'm like, weird. See me, like, he probably thought I was touching myself, man. Or probably thought I had like the clap. Or probably thought I just had like some fucking golf ball bumps on my balls, man. It's not even bumps, it's like dimples. But I was just like, dude, I didn't want to, I felt like explaining it, but I'm like, dude, I don't know who the fuck you are. You ain't gonna see me. It was kind of embarrassing though, because he see me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and we locked eyes. And it was kind of like a rainbow moment. It was kind of weird. But then I was like, kind of just shrugged my shoulders like, He just looked at me and smirked. I was just like, yeah, keep moving, you fucking pervert. Yeah, it was something. It was something. It was weird. So, yeah, you guys ever get that? I know y'all be sitting there having wedgies like you're looking for quarters in your pockets and shit and just digging in your pocket, but you're really pulling that wedgie out. I know there's some embarrassing moments where you guys try to play it out like it ain't really going down, but it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was just one of the shit that was happening while I was driving in traffic, because that shit take up like my whole damn life. It's just like 3 hours round trip total. That shit's garbage. But anyways, I did open mic comedy this past week. It was cool. Randomly selected to headline, and weird. Wasn't expecting that. I was just like, man, you know what? I just want to knock out this set and just bounce. I was ready to shake and just go home, man. Bounce and shake, roller skate. You remember that song? No? Whatever. But yeah, it was cool. Wasn't expecting that. It was at this little open mic comedy in Redwood City, and it wasn't bad. I was more surprised that people actually was able to laugh at my pain and get pleasure from it and thought it was hilarious. And it was cool, you know, to see other people just really appreciate something where I kind of was just like, it's cool. I'm kind of glad you like my comedy. And some people kind of gas me up at the same time, still trying to bring that fire within me. And I don't know. I still didn't have that drive to just keep doing it, man. But, you know, most likely I'll probably continue. The lady that was running it, her name was Six Shot. She said that she's willing to try to get some comedians to go down to LA and see how that shit goes down. Probably like on the weekend and just knock out a whole bunch of clubs. So I don't know. Maybe your boy's gonna be doing a little something. Or not. Not really. I don't know. I'm not really that easily to be convinced about certain shit is gonna be, it's gonna go down, unless I see the shit happen. I need actual factual evidence, you know what I'm saying? So yep. So let's go to current events today, please. Can we? I don't know why I'm asking you. I'm just early in the morning and I'm just still out of it. My brain's still half asleep. So let's see what we got. So we got the fucking depressing and sad fucking news that Nipsey Hussle was murdered. So fucked up. So fucked up. I actually just went to the vigil out there in Oakland that Mr. Fab was holding at his store at the Dope Era in Oakland off of Broadway. If you guys are over there, they might still have that up with the candles and pictures and balloons. Go over there and, you know, check it out. It's just still unbelievable to know that Nipsey Hussle is gone, man. You know, Nipsey, he was a great artist. And he didn't never put out no radio hit. And then he was kind of just growing from the underground. That Concrete Rose, you know, he was able, like his first album he dropped, The Victory Lap. You know, he gets nominated for a Grammy. It's like, come on, his first album. He's just been dropping mixtapes left and right, and it was crazy to see, man. And so to hear that he got shot, and I'm just like, fuck. Then I hear those 6 shots, and I'm like, damn. And just how it just keep going, and I just couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. When I went over there to that vigil and I was looking at the wall with all the love people were showing, it was sad, man. And it's still unreal to believe that somebody took this guy's life after everything he done for his community. You could tell he wasn't walking around with a camera just trying to be like, hey, look at me, I'm doing this good, and watch me. And he wasn't doing that. He wasn't looking for, you know, appraisal by, you know, the praise from people. He was just doing it because, you know, it was true conditional love that he was showing to his community and everybody he was trying to help. It wasn't no show. He wasn't trying to showboat it. But now you see all the word going out. You start seeing all the videos and people's stories about, you know, their support for Nip and what Nip did for them. It's just, you know, it's just a great one that's lost. And it's good to see people who didn't really know who Nipsey was, and now they know who he is, which is still cool. You know, I wish they knew who he was, you know, while he was alive. But as long as you guys can still appreciate who Nipsey Hussle was, you know, his legacy is gonna live on, man. He will truly be immortalized by his work and by his great stories that everybody has put out there for everyone to see and witness of what's going on with this man's life. You know, to one of the greats, man. To one of the greats. If you really didn't listen to Nipsey Hussle like that, you know, check him out once in a while. Maybe it won't be your cup of tea, but he's the real deal. You know, it's cool. But yeah, sad stories about that. Getting killed by his own homie, man. Sometimes that's why they say keep your enemies close, but his enemy was Nipsey, I guess, man, and he put out that crazy ass tweet about his enemies being strong is a blessing, and that's just some eerie shit to say, and then you pass away, man. Not long after that tweet, that strong enemy came by and, you know, ended your life, and it just sucks. It really sucks, man. Been knocking all those mixtapes, man, from the Marathon to Ain't No Bullets Got No Name. All those mixtapes, man. The Crenshaw, all of them. It's just crazy. But hey, man, just showing you love all over the world, man. We got love from Oakland to the Bay to Houston. They're all over the place, man. Some folks in Australia didn't even know who Nipsey Hussle was and kind of put him on game. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy. But I believe the news just went out that Nipsey Hussle, his memorial is going to actually go down, I believe, next Thursday at the Staples Center. So you got to get a big You got to get a big venue, man, to hold all that, because there's going to be a lot of love being shown for Nipsey on that night. So Staples Center just feels right there down from Slauson, you know. So much love, man, to Nipsey Hussle. Still unreal. I don't know when it's gonna kick in that he's gone, man. But this shit's just crazy. So yeah, there's one current event. Oh shit, the Black Lung is coming back. So a second current event, we got so this dude in Palo Alto, next to my hometown, he was wearing a MAGA hat, wearing a Make America Great Again hat. And some lady was just giving him shit, calling him a racist and telling him to take that hat off and saying he don't support brown people, he hate brown people. The lady that was even grilling him turned around and told the people at Starbucks, like, hey, this dude is racist. Which is pretty crazy. Like, lady, relax. Like, he ain't walking around with a swastika on his fucking army helmet, on his military helmet. He ain't got that on. Just relax. It's like we know who Donald Trump is. We know. But firing off on that dude like that is kind of off. You know, somebody actually came by and said, you know what, we can still talk to each other and disagree and agree on certain political views and still have a cup of coffee with some folks. Now, if this dude goes around and he's trying to do a whole entire race war, it's a different story. But, you know, he agrees with some views with Donald Trump, and I'm sure there's some views he probably don't agree with. There's some people that, you know, like that Obama was in office, and there's some people that didn't really like Obama in office. So it's just like that. You know, there's some views with George Bush. Some people like George Bush, and the same people that like George Bush kind of disagree with his views. So just because somebody supports somebody doesn't mean they support them entirely on what the hell is going on. It's just kind of crazy. Like, you know, I'm sometimes people don't really agree with that MAGA hat, but can't just go around just shitting on everybody with that, man. You know, brings out all that hate. Look at Jesse Smollett, crazy ass. That shit. Oh, it was two guys in MAGA hats that beat me. Yeah, see, you're putting that shit out there and it's looking bad and just making people look more worse than what they are. And they're not really, if they ain't out there trying to do all that, they're trying to do real hate crimes. Don't target them, man. It's just their political views and just how it is sometimes. I kind of like try to not be within all that political talk because that shit's just too much sometimes, man. Sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes I dive in a little bit once in a while, but sometimes it's too much for me, man. It gets too hot in that room, and I kind of sometimes got to get out because I'm like, ugh. I'll do one of these. I do one of those, and I'm like, all right, time for me to exit, and I just leave. So, just seeing with a MAGA hat, if they ain't really harming you, man. I mean, you probably would still give them a look like, suspicious. And there's some people that look at them with a MAGA hat, and you're just like, whatever, and just keep on pushing. That knife in their back. No, I'm just joking. Just keep on pushing, meaning just keep on moving. That's all I'm saying. So that's that one. That's that other current event. What else we got? So we got that one rapper named Lil Nas X. No relation to Nas, the actual rapper, but this guy goes by Lil Nas X. So I guess he put out a new country song, and then Billboard Top Chart said, nope, that's not a goddamn country song. Take that shit down. So they took his shit down, and the crazy thing was, he's coming back with a remix. You believe that shit? He's coming back with a remix, and I guess he's going to have to throw that shit back on the Billboard Country Top Charts because he's going to be coming out with Billy Ray Cyrus, the White Future. You seen that meme? No? Now try not to unsee that now. So, so you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you take that? Like, the dude is evolving country music. Like, you can't tell him what the hell his music. It should sound country, just with a little more hip. It don't sound like your traditional country music, but everything's evolving, man. You fucking call Taylor Swift a country star. Her shit is pop. I ain't talking about her recent album, whatever the fuck it was called. The one before that, and they were just saying, oh, that's country. I'm like, nah, dude, that shit sound pop to me. But you want to say it's country, I guess. You can pick whatever you say, that's country. Because when Lil Nas X drops his song, and you come out and say it's not country, I guess we all just choose. But, you know, if we don't have that power behind the Billboard Top Charts, we can't say what's what. Unless there's enough people out there voicing their opinions about what the hell is what, then they're eventually going to change it. Watch, you're going to change. You're going to see when Billy Ray Cyrus hop on that remix with Lil Nas X, and they're going to make that damn song happen. Watch that shit climb the top charts. If it ain't climbing the country top charts, it'll jump up on just your top hits. So it was kind of that seems kind of like white. I know Billboard tried to say, oh, it wasn't because he's black. Yeah, I'm probably not. But I know it's probably because of that sound. It's kind of like he flipped that trap sound with country. And he made something that was catchy, man, and it was pretty dope. So, Billboard Top Charts, I don't know if it's a bunch of old-ass senior citizens running around over there or just a bunch of motherfuckers just hating. That's probably what it is. Who knows? But, I don't really listen to it, but it was kind of catchy. But I ain't gonna be knocking that shit. I be knocking Nipsey. I be knocking that Nipsey Hussle all the time. But now, since he's gone, I've been knocking that shit every goddamn time. So that's that music current event. Oh, the new one, another thing that just happened. That new Joker trailer where Joaquin Phoenix dropped. Yes. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait. If you, I'm a big fan of that, the comic book. They even made the cartoon series, or not series, cartoon movie. If the animated movie, cartoon movie. If you haven't seen The Killing Joke, this is pretty much what it evolved from to make this movie, The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. If you haven't seen it, I'm digging this one right here. And there's no comparison with the Suicide Squad. Completely different. Which, I didn't really hate Jared Leto's Joker. But it's the way they did Jared Leto's Joker. Like, this is a spoiler alert. They should have just threw his ass in at the end of the movie when he broke out Harley Quinn. That's is when I believe they should have introduced Joker on, with the Suicide Squad. It was just so many damn stories and backgrounds you're trying to introduce of every character. It just wasn't enough time to do that shit. What are you gonna shoot a movie like you're the fucking Godfather and different? I mean, you ain't got that time. So you trying to explain who the hell Joker and Harley Quinn and all these other goddamn people, all these characters, dude, you didn't have time. So I feel like they should have just threw in that Joker during Harley Quinn's escape and then just branched off there. But I think they did a little bit too much to kind of just ruin that character for Jared Leto. But anyways, back to the new Joker that's going to drop in October. Sick. So if you don't know what the Killing Joker's about, this might be a spoiler alert again. Well, not really. It's more of a failing comedian that couldn't make it and pretty much start bringing out the fire within, just, bringing out the violence and the comedy within anger and violence. So that's pretty much what the Killing Joke is about. And if you're gonna watch this Joker movie, I think you won't be disappointed. It looks pretty damn sick. All the scenes in there, Joaquin Phoenix looks pretty damn good. Like he acted this movie. It looked like he lost some weight for this movie too. And they showed a scene on the trailer where he's like kind of hunched over. And you just see every goddamn bone curve in his body. Whew, it was weird. But Joaquin Phoenix, he's already a interesting individual to play Joker. Should be cool, man. I think he's going to live up to it. I think it's going to be a really good movie. So check that out. I believe it's October 4th. Or whatever that first week of October is. It's going to be a pretty dope movie. Watch out for that. I think Shazam just dropped. I've been hearing good reviews about the Shazam movie also. I'm not sure if that's going to be included all within that DC universe or however that's all going to work. But I'm hearing Shazam is kind of a sleeper, man. So check that one out. If you got time, and let me know if you think it's any good. I'm still planning to try to watch that. I still haven't even watched fucking Captain Marvel, and I gotta watch Captain Marvel before I watch the new Avengers that drop. Just so I can link all the stories. There's no point to watch every damn thing and then be like, I quit on this one, and then jump on the last one. I don't know. That's just me. That's how I need to watch it in sequence. But that's the current events for now. I know there's more shit going on, but man, I ain't got the goddamn time. So, so Saucy surveys, I started doing it last week. I'm gonna continue doing it this week. Let's see how it goes. And if it starts to take a shit, I'm gonna wipe it, move on, try something else different. Saucy surveys. Let's see what's the next one. So we have Pepsi and Coke. Fucking landslide, man. What the hell's going on here? Like, are you guys that drink Coke brushing your teeth? No, I'm just joking. Dude, Pepsi got crapped on this one. Tough. I didn't know there was so much damn Coca-Cola drinkers out there, or Coke heads out there drinking all this Coca-Cola, but god damn. Holy shit. I'm more of a Pepsi fan. If it comes down to those colas, but I'm drinking that shit over Coca-Cola. But damn, it look like everybody loves Coca-Cola over their shit. I don't know what it is. Coca-Cola tastes like fucking formaldehyde, or to me, that's what it tastes like. Like if I walk into a funeral home and I take a deep breath in, that's what I taste from Coca-Cola. That's kind of what. If I'm serious, man, that shit's weird to me. And if you're trying to drink Diet Coke, even more gross. To me, that's what it tastes like, man. It tastes like depression. Can't drink that shit, man. When I drink Coca-Cola, I imagine people who drink Coca-Cola wear MAGA hats. No, I'm just joking. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But Coca-Cola, man, I guess that's the winner. I guess it's just been around for so damn long. Everybody prefer that shit over Pepsi. But I'm just blown away by how much people love that shit over Pepsi. And Pepsi just, damn. No chance in hell on this one. No chance. It's like a fat tall giant just it looked like reverse David and Goliath. Right? This is pretty much like, oh, David didn't win on this one. Goliath stepped on his ass, turned his shoe, and then just kept on walking like a roach. So, damn, that one, I just couldn't believe it. So, going to the second one, second survey, put pies versus cakes. Cakes beats pies. I guess the only time people like pie is when, I guess it's only when it's Thanksgiving. The good old kill the native, celebrate fucking the homicide of, no, I'm just joking. I know some folks out there that don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and there's some folks that still celebrate it more for just the family and the gathering, and some people takes it more to the political part. But I ain't gonna take it there. We're just talking about cakes and pies. And me, I prefer cakes. That's just me. Guava cakes. You guys ever had guava cakes? Damn, hella good. Now, there's some cakes I don't like. It's that chocolate cake with that little lemon custard, whatever, cream filling. That shit is, I'm not a fan of the lemon shit. Maybe a lemon zest, fucking essential oils to make your house smell good or something. I mess with that. I'll fucks with that. But for the lemon on your cake, not a fan. Even lemon meringue pie. Maybe I just ain't a lemon fan. I ain't cool with all that shit. But I love the strawberry cakes, you know. So, tres leches cakes. I know a lot of people don't like that because they're like, oh, I don't want my cake wet. I don't like that. I'm like, whatever. I love that shit. I go with some tres leches. Chocolate, strawberry, that German chocolate cake. All that shit's pretty good. I love the carrot cake. Bomb. But I always go over cake over pies, as this shows in this survey. But, yeah, I don't know. Pies, it's pretty good. Pecan pie is good. Now, is it pecan pie or pecan pie? Probably pecan, right? I don't know. But pecan pie is pretty damn good. Got the cherry pie. Got the boysenberry pie. Got all that shit. They even got the chocolate pies. I fuck with that. Mousse pies. Ooh. Chocolate mousse pies, man. I'll get diabetes for sure. Somebody just put that shit in a shotgun and shoot it in my face. That's how I'll eat that motherfucker up so bad. If somebody had a shotgun ready with carrot cake and then a shotgun of chocolate mousse pie, blow my face off with that. I'll eat that shit up. I love that shit. That's my go-to, the chocolate mousse pie. But pecan pie, man, I'll fucks with that too. I don't really throw whipped cream on my shit. Maybe only on pumpkin pie. I'll throw some whipped cream on my pie, but I ain't really a fan of the pumpkin pie too much. I'll eat it though. Why? Because if somebody bought it, I'm going to eat it. And why did I eat it? Because it fucking tastes better when it's free, dog. Come on now. Tell me it don't taste better when it's free. If somebody buy you a damn Big Mac and you didn't really want the Big Mac, but you eat it and you're like, damn, it does taste pretty good. You know why? That's that free flavor. That's why. Now, if they drank your damn milkshake and then gave it to you like somebody gave you like the DoorDash, like that one guy that delivered that DoorDash and then they caught him on a secret camera because he was drinking the milkshake before he gave it to the dude. Yeah, that's fucked up. But that's not really free because he paid for it, unless he gave it to his boy and his boy ordered that milkshake. Might as well go over there and kiss that dude. Hey, ain't no problem with that. Maybe you guys will have a great time. Who knows? But yeah, that was the only surveys I had. I put another one up, actually. Pete's Coffee versus Starbucks. And of course, the fucking giant Starbucks just crapped all over Pete's Coffee. Pete's Coffee is more of the coffee drinker. Starbucks is more of the fancy, put your pinkies in the air kind of drinking coffee. That's the kind of coffee Starbucks is. I mean, everyone's introduction pretty much to coffee is frappuccinos. And then eventually they branch off to get real, better coffee, a stronger, like a cold brew. And then after that, they'll probably just leave Starbucks and be like, you know, I'm a real coffee drinker now. I'm going to go to Pete's, or I'm going to go to Coffee Bean, or I'm going to go to Phil's. And I love Phil's coffee, but I think that's more of a California thing. But Phil's coffee, man, I love that shit. But I feel like Starbucks is the more that big chain of just straight, throwing sugar down your throat with a slingshot. I don't know. Starbucks is cool once in a while. It's more convenient because there's a whole bunch of them all over the damn corners like a bunch of drug dealers just slanging that sugar and caffeine. That's pretty much how that Starbucks be rolling. But you ain't going to be Starbucks right now. But, yep, Starbucks just shit all over Pete's Coffee. I never really had Pete's Coffee, but I hear it's more for the coffee drinker, the more coffee person. So, Starbucks, no damn duh. You must be making Coca-Cola out there because you just shit it all over my survey. Coca-Cola and Starbucks get together, apocalypse is going to happen. So, yeah. So that was the Saucy surveys. And I was pretty much going, oh, this is what I want to talk about. So my auntie wanted a new Facebook. So she figured out her password and all that shit, created her a new Facebook. And it just it reminded me of people, if you're friends with me, and then I see a new person who creates a profile on Facebook or even Instagram, and it's fake, but it's some thirsty ass broad out there that's trying to get that following by showing her titties, but you know it's a catfish profile, and one of my friends is friends with that fake ass profile, unfollow me, man. You are fucking weird. You need fucking help. I'm serious, man. You following this catfish, man, just shows that you are dehydrated. You are super fucking thirsty. Your throat is super dry. Drink some lotion. I'm just saying, man. That is weird. Unfollow me, man, if you following that shit. Because, you know, eventually they're going to go down your damn friends list, following list or whatever, your followers. And they're going to try to, probably try to follow me. And I don't want that weird shit, man. I'm going to cut that motherfucker off like a skin tag. A skin tag that I don't want. It's that catfish profiles. I don't like that shit. Don't fucking follow me anymore. I'm sure you got some folks that's like that, where you have friends of friends who is a friend of that fucking weird ass profile, and then you look at them and you're just looking through your feed and you're like, why are they following them? They don't have no photos, or they just have one photo and it's just cleavage, or it's like an ass shot of them coming out of a shower or something. And it's just like, dude, you can go look for other images out there. You don't got to be friends with this profile like you're going to have a chance in hell with this weird-ass picture of someone that just Googled to make this. Get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. But the marathon continues, pun intended, for Nipsey Hussle. So, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. This is the podcast, episode 4. About to end it. But just wanted to say that one more time. I'll end it on the beautiful note on the life of Nipsey Hussle, man. Just going to keep listening to your body of work and continue just keeping it moving on, man. It's like Tupac passed away, man. I was younger when Tupac passed. Kind of felt it, you know, a little bit, just like, damn, couldn't believe it. You know, I felt like this is how I would have felt if Tupac was alive. I mean, when I was older, if Tupac had passed, I felt like this is how I would have felt. So, yeah. So, checking out my podcast. If you want to listen to the audio, again, check it out on Podbean. If you're here always weekly, I'm here on YouTube. I'm going to be dropping these video podcast episodes here on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, check me out on Podbean. Check me out on Instagram, Saucy Rogue. That's about it. I'll see you guys next week. That's it for episode 4. And live a little, people, but laugh a little more. Peace.